Hi everyone, so today I'll be doing an unboxing haul from Candle Warmers, etc. And the reason why I placed this order is because I noticed that they had new candle crocks, specifically a pumpkin one for the fall. So I've purchased my candle crocks primarily through, or maybe exclusively from Boscov's. And I don't know if maybe it was my browser that I was using the wrong one or something, but it showed that there were no more candle crocks available online at Boscov's. I do know that they have physical retail stores, but that's more towards like the East Coast, like Pennsylvania or something like that. And I did win one candle crock from Aubrey over at the Fragrance Fairy, and she got that on Amazon because I believe Melanie over at Mr. Kong's mom posted it on her, I think it's community post on YouTube. I thought, oh my gosh, a lot of people follow her. What if this item sells out? Which I feel like does tend to happen, at least in our small little like candle community or like home fragrance community, what have you. So I was waiting on a coupon, and then I did this thing where I thought, let me just try random coupons and use my like extension browser. So I did get, I think it was a 40% off coupon. It's deal 40, no spaces, and I got, I think it was 40% off. So shipping, free shipping is available, I think, on orders 50 plus. And I think it works similar to, is it Ulta, where it takes it from the subtotal and not the total after taxes and stuff. Or maybe a better way to phrase it is that your $50 had to be after the discount. Yeah. So anyways, here's the order. I also got a fragrance oil warmer as well as some fragrance oils to go with the warmer. All right, let me go ahead and start unboxing this and stop chatting. All right, so far it's really well packed. I see a lot of bubble wrap and I believe my order or a copy of my invoice. Yeah, so it looks like it's a FedEx potential. It's kind of weird. So it was delivered via FedEx, and it looked, I thought this was a return label, but no, it's just kind of like a sticker, but it's an invoice. So cool. I got some duplicates of some fragrance oils. All right, so this is the first item that I purchased. It is the Harvest Pumpkin Candle Crock or Candle Warmer Crock, however they want to call it. I really like that it has this nice glaze right here. I think that it will be a bit shorter from my normal candle crocks. Even in the photo, it shows that there is a bit that's not covered. So I'm actually not sure if I like that. I kind of like my candle crock being a bit taller, at least in my personal preference. Let's see right here. Normally at the bottom, it tells me how many watts this is because the one that I got from Aubrey, that she got it on Amazon, that one is, I believe, 25 watts. And the other candle crocks, if you were to buy them online at Boscov's, if they're available still, those would be, what do you call it? I think 20 watts. So it's definitely less wattage. I don't even know why I'm opening this. Let me know if you're interested in a full review on this candle crock, but so far I'm not sure if I really like it or not, but I'm not going to return it because that's kind of a pain. All right. Yeah, so it looks like the plate is all the way on the sides. The ones on Amazon tend to be just at the bottom, and obviously since the walls are ceramic, it does retain some heat. You know what? YOLO. Let me just do this right now since I filmed an unboxing haul right now. So this is a 3-wick candle from Bath & Body Works, standard 14.5 ounce. Yeah, so a little bit is sticking out, definitely the top part, but depending on how filled your candle is, it may just hit right there or it may be a little bit short. But at least, oh, or maybe this is better for some people because you can just grab it. Well, then again, but so far right now, I think it's cute, but I would like it to be a bit taller. Let's see the wattage. Normally, they're supposed to list it at the bottom. All right, so this one is 20 watts, so it won't get as hot as some of the ones on Amazon. I think this one might be a little bit better for, what do you call it, if you use empty candle, what's this called, candle jars, and then you put wax in there. It definitely won't really work with, let's say, Kringle candles, the large 2-wick tumblers. So there is that. I got one for my sister, so here is the second one. But overall, I think it's really pretty. I'll set this aside and You know what? I may or may not do that video. Let me know if you're interested. But so far, those are my quick first impressions. And then the other item that I picked up, it's an oil warmer. It was on sale. Wow, it's really heavy. And the reason why I was interested in it is because it's a Himalayan salt lamp oil warmer. So I am also, ooh, did this just pop open? Yeah, it's just bursting at the seams. So I really like salt lamps. I know Scentsy has one. Tracy over at the Three Wick Pieces Candle channel, she purchased one recently from Charity Rose, who's a Scentsy consultant. And I always see it in the videos and I thought that looks really nice, but I don't know if I needed that big of a warmer. And also it's like 60 bucks. So this one was on sale for like $20 or something like that. Wow, this one's really popping out right here. All right, so just looking at it, it looks really cute, but I don't want all of this little styrofoam bits to fall on me. But just know that it's going to have a little tray right here that you put your essential oils or fragrance oils, and then it will diffuse it. And I think this is a legit Himalayan salt lamp. So let me move this over. I believe there's a cord, so I don't think this is one of those items that you need to put AAA batteries or anything like that. All right, the last items that I picked up are essential diffuser oils, I believe. So let me go to the top ones because those are duplicates, I believe. So I got Bergamot Lime. The brand is Arome. I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce it. Let me go ahead and smell them since I'm here. The reason why I got two of these is because I saw that there was Litzia Kubeba, which Lush has I believe, a discontinued fragrance from the 2143 fragrance family. Well, it's called 2143 and it has Litzia Kubeba and I really like it. A lot of people say that it smells like super milk, just a less creamy, syrupy version. All right, let me go ahead and smell this. Yeah, I really like it. I do pick up on that lime bergamot combo, but I'm also picking up more depth. It's not as tart as, let's say, a Meyer lemon cleaning product would be, or even like a Eureka lemon, which is even more sour and bitter. So I'm really happy that I got this one. I think that will be a nice refreshing scent to use year round. I don't think I'd be limited to only a specific season. So that's the first essential oil. This one was on sale, I believe, for $1.39. Let's see, it says stimulating fusion of citrus oils. All right, it doesn't say the fragrance oil blend. I lied, it does. It says bergamot, lime, lemon, Litzia Kubeba, orange. Yeah, love it. I would definitely recommend that. Here's another one from the same brand, Arome Scents Cherry a la Mode. So this one was also on sale, even though this one's a little bit more gourmand. So the fragrance notes to this one, anise, cardamom, cinnamon, clove, ginger, lemon, nutmeg, and orange. Now I'm kind of questioning my life because it says cherry a la mode and I don't see any cherry notes. So I'm a little bit nervous, but I guess it's okay. If I don't like it, I guess I'll use it in the bathroom. I mean, hopefully it's a bathroom scent. Let's go ahead and see. So here it is. I mean, it looks appealing, but I'm just a little bit confused why cherry wouldn't be listed. All right, so I am picking up on a cherry note. It's like a dark, maybe syrupy cherry, but that's not super sweet. And I think that's predominantly because of the spices in here. I'm getting not a ton of the cinnamon, but I'm getting a lot of that cardamom note. I'm not sure how I feel about this because while I like cherries, I don't really care for spices, but this one isn't super spicy. When I saw cinnamon, I thought, oh no, it's going to be like red hot cinnamon, but it's not. I'm not picking up a ton of the ginger as well. That can be a little bit more biting and earthy. Yeah, I would say I'm getting mainly the anise and the cardamom. So yeah, I'm glad I only got one of these. I thought initially when I was placing my order, I thought, should I get two or more? But no, so far my favorite one is the bergamot lime. And then the last two, I believe they were retail price $4.99. All right, let's go with this one. This one is sugared citrus. I saw it and I thought, ooh, I love citrus notes in general, scent notes, grapefruit, orange, and sugarcane. I was really curious if this was going to smell like the Bath & Body Works sugared lemon zest. So let's see. All right, this one smells very different from Bath and Body Works' sugared lemon zest. It reminds me a bit of the Trader Joe's tin candle in the scent mango tangerine, I believe. It's like I feel like it smells more similar to Capri Blue, Volcano Capri Blue, but like a very cheap, but still smells good imitation of it. There's almost like a little bit of a gummy taste to it, like how some gelatinous gummies smell. Yeah, I like this, but I wasn't expecting candy for sure. But anyways, that is sugared citrus. I think, in my opinion, I like this a little bit more than cherry a la mode, but just because I don't really care too much for spice heavy scents. And the last one, which I think it's guaranteed good, watermelon sugar lemonade. Love watermelon scents. Tart lemonade infused with juicy watermelon and warm sugar. And all these boxes are pretty beat up. It's kind of sad. Oh yeah, this smells really nice. I think out of all of these, my favorite one, it's maybe a tie between the watermelon, what's this called again? A watermelon sugared lemonade, and that bergamot lime one that I first smelled. I feel like the watermelon comes off a little bit candy-like, but not too intensely like Bath and Body Works' watermelon lemonade. That one smells really artificial and strong. This one is slightly less intense, but it's still enjoyable. I think what's toning it down is I'm assuming that this lemonade isn't as tart or sugary. It's more like water. Well, obviously there's water in lemonade, but it's not too concentrated is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I really like this one. Again, it does smell a little bit cheap, but still enjoyable. All right, so that is everything that I picked up from candle warmers, etc. If you're interested, I think feel free to use the Deal 40 coupon code if it's still active. If not, I'm so sorry, but it was active when I placed my order. But then again, that was like 2 weeks ago. Overall, I would say that I need to test out the candle crock because I'm not sure how I feel about it being so short and kind of chubby. That's definitely different from the other candle crocks that I currently have. I'm going to give one to my sister because I got one for her, one for myself. The essential oils overall, I am pretty happy. My favorite one would have to be, you know what, I changed my mind. The watermelon one is number 2. The top one is the bergamot lime that I first smelled and I got 2. I also need to test out the Himalayan salt fragrance oil warmer, however they have it listed. Yeah, overall, let me know if you purchased any candle crocks recently or in the past and how you feel about it being a bit shorter. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll try my best to answer them and have a great day. Okay, bye.